So, what's good, people? Yesterday we had the war table, the live stream war table. If you missed it, it is still out on YouTube on the Marvel channel, so I'll leave a link to it in the description. But in the beginning, they did a nice little tribute for Chadwick Boseman. That was pretty dope. They did a little moment of silence for him. Rest in peace. We all know he was much more than just a Panther, but he definitely was probably the best T'Challa that we could have asked for. So, R.I.P. So next, we got some shit, man. So we thought we was finna get Hawkeye, right? Well, I mean, we still gonna get him, right? But we expected that we was finna get Hawkeye, but instead we end up getting this chick, Kate Bishop. Now, she's still pretty dope. She's part of the Young Avengers, but we ended up getting her because this dude, off doing some iffy kind of shit with this chick. Man, what the f? Man, so let me see if I can one take this hoe. I think I can one take this hoe. I definitely cannot one take this hoe. But I'm finna try to one take this hoe. So, Kate Bishop, we thought Hawkeye, or at least I did, I thought Hawkeye was gonna be the first character that we got added to the squad, but I was wrong. It's gonna be Kate Bishop. So, where her story adds in, it actually answers a little question that some people had had before, as far as, do you have to complete the whole campaign before you can jump into the multiplayer? Well, the answer is no. You do not have to complete the whole campaign first. You can jump right into the multiplayer, but what will happen is you will spoil the story. So if you jump straight into it, it's going to assume that you already knew what was going on, and it's going to throw you right back in to the next piece of the story. So when you play through the multiplayer, you're playing through some of Kate's stuff with your friends, and this right here is the message that you get as a warning, like, hey, you finna spoil some shit. So there you go, if you wanted to know what that was about. So question answer. Me personally, I am going to play through the whole story first, because I'm trying to get my money's worth. This game cost me a lot of money to get this early 3-day early access, and we gonna end up spending a lot of money with these characters, with the way they've designed this fucking battle pass anyway. So yeah, trying to get my money's worth. So maybe we'll catch some people on the multiplayer later this weekend, but I'm definitely gonna try to play through the whole story. To each his own. But next, from the war table, we did get some updates. So we know that there's gonna be daily and weekly missions that you can do out in the co-op, and those are basically, so you got your faction assignments. So there's 2 factions, and each of the factions has 8 assignments with 1 villain sector per day. So make sure you grab the daily items. That's how you get that. Villain sectors is basically boss fights, so you can figure that out. Vendors, we already knew that we was gonna have vendors in the game, but what they told us is that those vendors, their inventories are going to rotate every hour. So that's kind of dope. So you can probably get some unique stuff depending on what time you're on. And then we also know now that the level cap, at least at launch, is going to be 150. So that's pretty deep. Normally you wouldn't expect it to be that high at launch, but that's interesting. So that should say something about content, hopefully. And then so these next items are kind of shortly after launch releases, so they're not there like they're not going to be there probably day one on launch, but it says shortly after launch. So I'm not sure if it's going to be included in that day one patch or if it's going to come later, but it's probably going to come later with the way that they described it. So you have Substation Zero. So this is in the co-op area. This is run by Maria Hill. So for those of y'all who play Ultimate Alliance 2, remember she's the one who was trying to get people to give up their powers and register, get the heroes to register. That was the story there, and the heroes weren't trying to register. So I don't mess with Maria Hill like that. I don't mess with her. And then you get your AIM secret labs. So these are labeled as a true test of late game co-op. Drink some water. True test of late game co-op. So this is some of the later higher level stuff, and you can do it in 4-man teams. And then they also have Mega Hives. Mega Hives is a solo challenge though, so that's a weekly mission where you fight through descending floors of increasing difficulty. So it's basically like a survival mode, but the dope thing is you get to cycle through your whole team. So it's kind of like Pokemon. So once you black out, then you got to start over again. Go to the Pokemon Center, try again. So that's how that's gonna work. And then they mentioned the double feature, and that's like Hawkeye's thing. He gets his own little solo campaign deal. We already knew that was coming, so that's not really a big surprise. So the last thing I wanted to cover was for anybody who ain't had a chance to see what it looked like when you go to edit your character's gear in game. Your standard MMO setup. You got the items that you beat people down for, items that you looted. It's in here. You can come in here, equip them, take the old stuff off. You can also break down all items from this screen. You can also boost items from the screen as well if you have the resources required to boost. Different gear come with perks. Haven't really dug into full gear sets or anything like that yet. Not sure how deep they're going into that with this game. I'm honestly more excited for the cosmetics. I saw somebody walking around with Hawk with a suit and tie on with a fedora, and that looked kind of dope. So I'm excited for that. But that's it for the news, really. Go ahead and leave your boy a like button, especially if you made it this far. Hit that like button for me. I generally don't do these type of videos, but y'all blew the last one up. I haven't had views like that since I've been throwing out videos for a while, but that one went nuts, so I appreciate the love. Again, thanks a lot. I probably won't drop another news video until we get another update, because I actually want to take some time and enjoy playing this game, so I'm excited for that, and hopefully I catch y'all out there on the servers this weekend. Peace.
Guess AIM took over the place. Still think Mr. Stark's here? I could head through the vents and take a look.